Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Obviously, this is a very different sort of awards, and Lord willing, science willing, we will be back seeing each other face to face a year from now. In the meantime, thanks so much for taking the time to be a part of what we are doing tonight to celebrate each other. A lot of us have been, I think, under a lot of stress. A lot of us are working hard, and tonight is the sort of night where we get to congratulate each other. So thank you so much for joining us. Tonight's winners were selected by an independent panel of judges from the Chicago chapter of PRSA. By the end of the evening, we will have awarded 40 PRism awards and 9 awards of excellence. We will also hand out special awards this evening to recognize exceptional accomplishments, including our communications team of the year. I'd like to start by recognizing Business Wire, tonight's sponsor, whose support for PRSALA makes tonight possible. In addition to helping us provide education and networking resources, networking opportunities, industry advocacy, and a wide range of professional development resources all year round. I'd also like to thank Papa John's for their support. As we unfortunately couldn't be together for dinner this evening, 20 of our guests tonight received a $20 gift card code for free Papa John's pizza during our networking reception, so they could enjoy a bite to eat on us during the program. And finally, I'd like us to recognize the volunteers. They make our chapter one of the strongest in the nation, starting with your 2020 PRSALA Board of Directors. It's been an honor. You know, I was on the board for quite a while and got to work side by side, and now I get to serve in the position of president, and it's an incredibly talented, dedicated group of people. So I'm extremely grateful that I was able to serve with all of you this year. And although we can't be with you, please know we are all raising our glasses to you in celebration. So cheers to everyone. I'm hoping to finish this before the night is over. So, cheers to you all in health. We had 30 members of the LA chapter help to judge the PRism Awards on behalf of PRSA Mississippi this year. To all of you who were judges, thank you for your time and commitment to help recognize the work across our national organization. You know, we note that 2020 has been quite a year. There's lots of adjectives we could use. With everything we've endured, we figured everyone could use a little laugh. So doing something a little bit differently. You may have seen him on HBO, Comedy Central, or America's Got Talent. Please welcome comedian Jason Love.
Okay, well, thank you very much. And a round of applause for your president, Joe. Well, no one's unmuted. For anyone who is unmuted, little love for Joe kicking us off here. Yeah, this is great. Oh, good. We have got a little feedback. See, like Melissa was saying, welcome to the brave new world. Oh, man. Yeah, and I didn't realize that the PRSA was all over the country, but I have to figure that LA, that's got to be the best of the best, right? That's like, woo, right? That's
yes.
The Olympics of PR, man. If I were you, I would have taken the easy route and like entered PRSA PRism's Kansas and just crushed it. Tough year to be in public relations. So I mean, there were a few months where there was no public. I don't know. I think best of show should go to whoever was in charge of marketing toilet paper.
Yeah, seriously.
Flying off the shelves. Well, this is great. And I know one of your contestants tonight or candidates was Comedy Gives Back. I'm a recipient of that. They made this whole thing possible for us tonight. Mm-hmm. Now I perform for tens of people all over. It's good practice for a year from now when we're all holograms. Joe, you got to bring that up. That's going to be a new category. Best in holograms goes to... I did a show the other day for this assisted living center or home, and they were sweet, bless their hearts. But I mean, there is a digital divide. Half that show was, okay, now, is there a floppy drive that this goes? Oh, man. Yeah, it's tough being a comic in California because we are very locked down, more than other states. And it's probably for the best, I don't know. But when we do come back, it's going to be 50% capacity, half audience only, which is perfect because that's exactly what I'm used to. I have trained for this day. I did a drive-in show the other day, and it's so weird, like a live comedy at the drive-in, and everybody pulls up and their lights are on. It's like doing comedy in a traffic jam. You can't see anything, and when they like a joke, you can't hear them, so they just honk their horn. Getting heckled by a Ford Escort. Like, what? I'll have you towed. I usually work on cruise ships. You remember cruise ships, everybody?
Yeah.
Such a simpler time, wasn't it? Oh, man. Yeah, when you work on a ship, by the way, we're not out there partying on the Lido deck. It's like joining the military. You know, sir, yes, sir. And they go through your bags. I can't imagine what it's going to be like getting on board after COVID. They're going to be taking our temperature the hard way. So I'm only here for a little bit just to kind of do something different before you get all your fancy awards, your Dundies. A little bit about me. I do live near LA. My name is Love. That's my actual, Jason Love, my actual name. You know who it sucks for is sometimes when you fly, they send a driver to pick you up at the airport with the little sign. Yeah, gotta feel stupid waiting for me. Love. Anyone? TriedMatch.com. I'm married to a woman, in case you made a bet. Pay that up. She's great. My dad was a football player and a mechanic, so imagine his delight. His son is slowly turning into Ellen. Little by little. He's so happy about the Dodgers. He has not stopped talking about the Dodgers winning. Yeah, I pay attention when it all got down to the big show, but it's a long game. Baseball is a long game. Anytime you have to incorporate a stretch into the rules, red flag. Take me home from this ball game. But he's a loyal guy. He lives in Florida now, and he still follows the teams he had back here. And that's what I love about sports fans. It's that loyalty. Like, that's your team. You're sticking with it. Yeah. I wish comedy fans were like that. Oh, he may not be funny this year, but next year. You just wait. Trust the process. So I was trying to think of what I would do for you all. And how about this? Why don't we end it with a little music? I've been playing a lot of guitar, as you do when you're in prison. And I was thinking, you probably have to work with music. That's part of PR and marketing. There are people that do jingles. Barry Manilow did jingles. But so many songs are already like commercials. Like, here's a phone number that's been in my head for 30 years. It will not leave. It goes 8675309, 8675309. Can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I got it. 867. They never did anything with that phone number. You could have marketed anything with that. If you're looking for a plumber, all you gotta remember is this number, 8675309. We'll be at your house in no time. Best in Kansas. Well, I think that's my time. I don't want to go over. I know you guys have a lot to accomplish, so I'll cut it short. And thank you for having me. You guys are great at what you do, and I hope you win your Dundies. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
My pleasure.
Yes, thank you, Jason. Hope everyone has enjoyed the kickstart to the evening. I'm Melissa England, President-elect for PRSALA. Joe, I'm excited to follow in your footsteps next year and look forward to leading PRSALA for what we hope will be a great 2021 without a lot of the challenges that we experienced this year. We have a lot of awards to give out tonight. So, but one industry I did want to call out, you might notice missing from the ceremony, is our travel, tourism, and hospitality sector. We know that this industry was hit incredibly hard by the pandemic. And so our hearts go out to all of you in that area, and we look forward to a better 2021. Your PRSA network is here to help. If there's anything we can do, please reach out and let us know. Given the format of tonight's event and knowing that this is probably your 10th Zoom call of the day for many, we are trying to reduce a 2-hour show into 60 minutes. And so to do that, we are not going to have all of the details for every entry, but we will be profiling some of them on social media afterwards. So please make sure that you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at PRSALA. And then throughout tonight's presentation, while we cannot see you and hear you, I know some of you guys have already found the chat feature on the side. So please let's transition the applause and congratulations that we're used to hearing and move that over to the chat. And then while we are talking tech, I want to make sure that you guys are all having the best viewing experience. So if we could share the presentation, what you will be seeing throughout the night is on the left hand of your screen will be a presentation to guide you through the entries. And we will have our host on the right-hand side. When we do have the screen share showing, there is a slider that you can move over. Can we get the presentation up? Give them 1 second. Thank you. So there should be a slider just to the right of the presentation, and you can move that over so you can have a split screen of our presenter and the presentation going on. And with that, I'm pleased to introduce our host for this evening. So award-winning journalist from NBC4, Kim Tobin. Kim reports weekdays on NBC4 News at 11 a.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and 6 p.m. And she took time out of her evening to be with us here today. Thank you. And also on the weekend during the 5, 6, and 11 p.m. newscasts. Kim covers everything from breaking news and feature pieces to community stories and red carpet events, when those happen again. She's a graduate of Arizona State University's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communications and is a member of the Asian American Journalists Society. Please welcome Kim Tobin.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Melissa. Thank you so much for having me. This is completely different from last year's event when I was with Ted Chen and we were up on a stage and we had the whole hall and food and drinks together. So even if it is different this year, it is virtual. I know we're all used to these Zoom calls now, so we're still going to have fun, just a little bit different this time around. So thank you everybody so much. Great to be here with all you. This is the 56th annual PRism Awards. Again, a virtual one, so we're not going to have the round of applause, but use that chat feature. I see that there's 106 participants in there. So if you guys want to say anything, if you want to talk to each other, congratulate each other, definitely go for it because we have a whole lot of awards to give out tonight. So we have talked about 2020. It has been an unbelievable year. We had, can you imagine, seems like a million years ago. We had the passing of Kobe Bryant to start it off. We had the pandemic, demands for social justice, wildfires, murder hornets, and then rounding out the year on a bit of a more positive note here, we had the NBA championship, the World Series championship, and a record number of voters coming out for the 2020 election. So it's safe to say, again, a lot happening for everybody, a lot happening in the news world. And it didn't only make our lives difficult in news, it made it really difficult for all of you to do your jobs as well. So we appreciate all of you so much. And to stand out, campaigns needed creativity, relevancy, and sensitivity to the current times. Or maybe they just needed lucky timing in all of this. Really depends on how you see it, but you guys all worked very hard. We know that there were challenges this year, so we are ready for some good news to get you started for the night. So we are going to start off and begin this event with the tactical programs and paid media category, starting with branded content. Tonight, our judges bestowed PRISM Awards on California State University, Los Angeles for the Cal State LA Downtown Fully Employed MBA program, Fall 2020 applications. The PRISM winning effort involved in the development is really the placement of ads on digital media platforms to increase awareness of this program and really drive the interest behind it. So a big congratulations to our first winner of the night. I know we don't have a big round of applause, but I will be giving you as much as I can here. Okay, next in the category of influencer marketing, BCW Global launched a social media video series starring travel expert Lee Abamonte, the youngest American, imagine this, to visit every single country in the whole world and also the North and South Poles, also boosting awareness for Bank of America's Preferred Rewards program, profiling the program benefits and how they fit into the aspirational parts of consumer lives. So big congratulations to them. The PRISM Award for this effort presented to BCW Global for Around the World with Preferred Rewards. Following the March 2020 stay-at-home order to help flatten the curve of the 2019 pandemic, SendCal Health, a county-based health plan, served 190,000 Medi-Cal members. And they saw a critical need for a lot of outreach to unemployed and therefore uninsured to raise awareness for the availability of Medi-Cal and to provide information on how to apply for their programs. And one of the ways they did that is through localized digital advertorial. So in this section here, the category of advertorials, the PRISM Award goes to SendCal Health for an open letter to the community. In the shared category for social media YouTube engagement, the PRISM Award goes to Golan for 2 easy Hello Kitty DIY hair accessories featuring Macy's collection, interactive YouTube tutorial for fans to create their own hair accessories to match the recently launched Hello Kitty spring collection at Macy's. So big congratulations to you guys as well. Want to turn now to earned media and media relations category here for business to business. Idea Hall takes home the PRISM Award for positioning Hendy as a leading and forward-thinking interior architecture firm, celebrating the firm's 40th anniversary, leadership team, and key project completions through targeted trade, local, and national outreach. Congratulations, you guys. In the healthcare category, Saving Sacramento's largest free healthcare clinic, HealthNet's campaign to fund care for and get the word out to patients. This was submitted by Fiona Hutton and Associates. They take home the PRISM Award for this category. So big congratulations for them. Want to move on to not-for-profit media relations. The PRISM Award goes to Black Ink Public Relations and Marketing for garnering top-tier media coverage, including Entertainment Tonight and CNN for Comedy Gives Back. That's a donation-based 4-hour live streaming comedy event to lift the spirits and raise the money for Emergency Relief Fund. You saw Mr. Love speaking about that right off the bat, saying that he was one of the people that benefited from this. So this was huge for comedians, such a tough year for people who were supposed to be on stage with crowds. This was a way to give back to a lot of those comedians, as we really do love what they do. We need them to continue to do that. Staying with the earned media category, Ponda Wilkinson takes home the PRISM Award for Technology category for Sentient Core, moving AI from the cloud to the edge, for positioning the newly formed company as a highly sought after AI chip maker among an increasingly crowded marketplace. Congratulations to you guys as well. Final category here for Earned Media category for Consumer Products, Weber Shandwick takes home the PRISM Award for Chevrolet Suburban, becomes the first vehicle to receive Award of Excellence star at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Weber Shandwick also takes home an Award of Excellence in this category as well for Chevrolet Bolt's EV proves its adventure capability by conquering California double on single charge. Congratulations too in there. Turn now to Owned Media. We have 6 PRISM Awards for this category. The first one here is for Logo Identity Design. This goes out to Trust the Tap for Valley County Water District. Next, we have Annual Reports. SenCal Health takes home the PRISM Award for its 2019 SenCal Health Community Report. SenCal Health also takes home a PRISM Award for the Brochures category for its Fast Start Guide, and channeling the Lakers and that Mamba mentality that we got to hear so much about this year. A three-peat goes to SenCal Health for its Spring 2020 member newsletter. So that's a lot of SenCal for everybody who is keeping track of this now. That's the 4th PRISM Award for SenCal tonight. So a big congratulations, SenCal Health, taking home 4 awards this point. Very cool. Okay, we have next Idea Hall taking home the PRISM Award for the magazine category. This is for Cystinosis Research Foundation's Cystinosis Magazine. Idea Hall was charged with writing and redesigning the biannual stakeholder magazine that was the catalyst for driving 20% of the $5.2 million raised for cystinosis research that year. A lot of money here, so congratulations. The last award in the Owned category, and rounding out the awards for tactical programs, we now want to move on to streaming media and podcasts. And of course, this is a medium that has seen tremendous growth. Everybody is listening to podcasts now at this point. So this is really cool. We are pleased to award the PRISM Award for our very own Los Angeles Police Department for our LAPD story. It's available on every major podcast platform, Spotify, Apple products, iHeartRadio, and a lot more. Each episode aims at sharing some of the stories that make up the fabric of the department, and also the calls for service and the moments that changed lives forever. So congratulations there to the Los Angeles Police Department. All right, so we're gonna take just a second right now. We wanna introduce the communications team of the year. So we wanna welcome back PRSALA President Joe Marchalewski. Come on in, Joe.
Breathe, Kim, breathe, breathe.
You know what? This is simple. If you're reading in your living room with some house slippers on, not bad.
Yes, I am also wearing slippers for the record. Thank you so much. Each year, PRSALA recognizes a team of individuals for exceptional recent achievement in communication disciplines. This year, we're pleased to honor Universal Studio Group Communications for its excellent communications work throughout the year. Pre-COVID, the team executed campaigns that were comprehensive and varied in nature, utilizing all tools available to PR professionals, including broadcast and print features, guild and industry panels, and press junkets. When COVID hit, the team pivoted to make the most of a virtual world, planning events including the unique premiere event, talent competition combo, Kimmy versus the Music. Through everything that has happened this year, the team at Universal Studio Group Communication has combined passion and innovation to truly create outstanding communications work. Please welcome from Universal Studio Communication Group, Michelle Lanthier Namias. Are we there, Michelle?
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Hi, everyone. On behalf of Universal Studio Group Communications, we are so incredibly thankful for this award. We had the pleasure of rebranding this year, and our company's separate studios came together under a new group, which brought our communications team together. Our group is now comprised of Universal Television, UCP, NBC Universal International, and Universal Television Alternative. So this award honors the separate publicity teams that unified under this brand as one. We'd like to thank our chairman, Perlina Igbokwe, and our team leader, Tracy St. Pierre, for their endless support, and thank all of you for recognizing the tireless work that goes into being PR professionals, especially during this crazy, unprecedented year. Thank you.
Congratulations again to Michelle and Universal Studio Group Communications on this honor. Before we continue with the program, I'd like to introduce you to Matthew Pellicastro, who's the Group Vice President of the West Coast for Business Wire, to share just a few words. Do we have Matt? Matt, you're on.
I got to unmute. Sorry.
Sarah,
Thanks, Joe. I've worked with many of you guys in the past and look forward to one day catching up again in the future as we here at Business Wire join you tonight in what has been an unprecedented time. It feels great to pause and take this opportunity to step back and recognize PRSA and specifically the Los Angeles chapter and congratulate all the nominees and award recipients from everyone here at Business Wire. We're pleased to sponsor this year's PRism Awards, and we continue to support our industry peers during this crazy time. We all know PR is more vital than ever, and reaching media is harder than ever. We are glad to be partners with today's leading PR pros to help them achieve their communications goals. At Business Wire, proud of our long tradition of helping lead the public relations industry forward, providing strategic public relations communications counsel, innovative multimedia services, global distribution, analytics, and investor relations services. With this in mind, please continue to reach out whenever possible. And on behalf of my colleagues here at Business Wire Los Angeles, Josh Stern, Leah Fiesel, Garrett Henriksen, Jeff, Belinda, Josh Rare, Kathy Allendorf, have a great evening. And again, congratulations. And we tip our caps to you, and stay safe and healthy. And thank you very much.
All right, Matthew, thank you so much. Okay, we are moving on. We're keeping the ball rolling here. I hope that Joe is getting a couple cocktails in and celebrating tonight. He said he's going to finish the bottle by the time this is over. So we'll find out. We need like an update at one point to see how how close you're getting. So hopefully everybody else is also having a cocktail. Cheers to you. I just have water right now, but I hope you guys are all celebrating your big wins tonight, and we have a lot more to come here. So you might be hearing your name here in just a moment. Okay, we want to move on. Let's see. We are starting with strategic campaigns right now. This one is going to be starting the section with the best campaign on a shoestring budget. We're talking a budget of $10,000 or less to make this happen. The PRism Award goes to the campaign that we heard about earlier in the show already, a donation-based 4-hour live streaming comedy event to lift the spirits, raise money here for the Emergency Relief Fund. Yes, Comedy Gives Back by Black Ink Public Relations and Marketing. Another big congratulations to you guys. All right, and we now want to turn to community relations, in particular the consumer services arena. Our next PRism Award is the recipient here helped Cal Water navigate the unpredictable nature of construction, resident reaction, and the pandemic for Cal Water's largest water infrastructure improvement project to date. It's involved 15 years of planning, 2 years of construction, and 36,300 feet of water pipeline. A big congratulations here to Hill and Knowlton on earning the PRism Award for California Water Services Palos Verdes Peninsula Water Reliability Project. Ooh, that's a mouthful, but a lot of good hard work that was done there. Congratulations, you guys. And again, we know that you guys can chat in the feature below, say congratulations to each other, talk amongst yourselves down there, just because we don't have a big audience clapping your hands right now. Continuing on with community relations, but focusing on campaigns for government, we have 2 finalists here to recognize tonight. Fiona Hutton and Associates takes home a PRism Award for Proposition 14 Signature Gathering during the pandemic for shifting strategies after COVID-19 halted in-person signature gathering. So the team mobilized enough votes to submit signatures by mail, allowing Proposition to make it onto the November ballot, and it was passed by voters. Congratulations to you guys as well. It's a hard thing to do during the pandemic and voting and trying to get word out. We also have an award of excellence conferred on Palmdale Water District for Greater Antelope Valley Water Emergency Coalition event. So congratulations to both of you. In the community relations not-for-profit category, Cause Communications is bestowed a PRism Award for its work on We Rise 2020 Virtual May. Centerpiece for the Los Angeles County Department of Mental Health's ongoing work with Why We Rise, the annual We Rise event during Mental Health Month in May, was focused on pivoting to an all virtual format, providing opportunities to reach broader audiences and expand the impact. Congratulations. It is hard to do things virtually. You guys made it happen and you are being awarded tonight. Up next this evening is crisis communication, something many companies had to enact this year, unfortunately. We have two finalists in the government category, COVID-19 and the recovery of a lifetime, submitted by Los Angeles World Airports, and PFAS, a long-term crisis of confidence, submitted by SCV Water. The PRism Award goes to SCV Water for PFAS, a long-term crisis of confidence for maintaining trust and satisfaction of the community and stakeholders through transparency and education, and how the agency is addressing PFAS in the water supply. Congratulations. An award of excellence is bestowed upon the Los Angeles World Airports for their work as well. Now turning our attention to diversity communications. In the consumer products category, the PRism Award goes to Barefoot Bubbly Pops with Pride, which launched the brand's Pride packaging collections to celebrate the LGBTQ+ community. Congratulations to you guys. And now we have the most competitive category in this year's PRism Awards. All right, get ready for this one. Diversity communications in the government sector. The judges had their work cut out for them with topics including outreach plans for Asian Americans, encouraging participants in the 2020 census, educating Medi-Cal subscribers of the importance of seeing a dentist while pregnant, removing language barriers that prevent people from fully participating in the city planning process, a multi-language and multimedia campaign explaining and available subsidies for Covered California, and a campaign to counter how the tobacco industry uses menthol cigarettes to target African-American communities. So this was a lot of work going in here, a lot of competition. The finalists are Golan for fighting tobacco industry's use of menthol cigarettes to addict African-Americans, and TDW & Co. for the 2020 Census Asian PR Media Relations. And we have the PRism Award going to TDW & Co. Congratulations, you guys. And the Award of Excellence now is bestowed upon Golan. So that was a very, very competitive category. A lot of places taking part here. So congratulations to everybody. All right, moving on to the events and observances category. We received a lot of submissions across all industries in this category. We want to start with the most competitive industry in this category, which is consumer products. Out of all the submissions, the judges selected two finalists here. Dolan Disney's Frozen 2 by Rocket Science Marketing and Public Relations, and Teleflora shares A Mother's Love from The Wonderful Company. I want to say a big congratulations tonight to Rocket Science Marketing and PR for taking home the PRism Award in this category for its traditional media, blogger, influencer, social, and syndicated content strategies, all helping to launch the highly anticipated family film. Congratulations. The Wonderful Company takes home the Award of Excellence. And continuing now with events and observances, in the consumer services category, we have this PRism Award going to Forest Lawn for Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead at Forest Lawn, for its 4 authentic, family-friendly, and free, lively community events that happened this year. We all miss events so much. I think we saw some photos in the beginning of the slideshow as well. So congratulations, you guys. And in the healthcare category, the judges bestowed a PRism Award to Idea Hall for Be Well OC and Idea Hall break ground on the first of its kind mental health campus. The team executes a large-scale coalition building event uniting local and state government officials and health organizations to drive support for the new campus. Congratulations to Idea Hall. In the sports and entertainment category, Walt Disney Studios Home Entertainment and Think Jam take home the PRism Award for its campaign to support the Ford versus Ferrari digital Blu-ray and 4K release with the perfect lap tour. Ford versus Ferrari Home Entertainment campaign. Congratulations. Absolutely love that movie. I think it's my dad's favorite movie of the year too. Staying with the events and observances category in the government sector, we have 2 finalists in this one. Fiona Hutton and Associates with the Protecting First Responders, and Runyon Saltzman Incorporated with Smile California National Children's Dental Health Month campaign. The PRism Award goes to Runyon Saltzman Incorporated for its downloadable dental health education package, supported through a press event, paid media, and partner promotions to celebrate National Children's Dental Health Month. Congratulations. And Fiona Hutton and Associates also taking home an award of excellence in this category as well. Our final sector, the events and observances, also has 2 finalists here. The not-for-profit category, our 2 finalists are Comedy Gives Back by Blank Inc. Public Relations and Marketing, and the world's big Sleep Out, creating global solidarity for homelessness, LA event by Miller PR. Taking home the PRism Award is Comedy Gives Back by Black Inc. Public Relations and Marketing. Congratulations. And Miller PR takes home an award of excellence for the world's big Sleep Out. So Comedy Gives Back, doing a lot of work, you guys. Thank you so much. And we are seeing a lot of awards for you. We're in the final stretch right now with 12 categories remaining, 2 big awards for the Best in Show and the President's Award still to come. So we do want to resume the presentation of awards for strategic campaigns. Starting with global communications, where Miller PR is going to take home the PRism Award for unveiling the Absolute Elix new bottle. This is a multifaceted program to launch Absolute's new bottle program, including a world-class press trip to Sweden. All of this happened pre-COVID, of course, and this was a milestone event that happened in LA as well. Congratulations. We all miss traveling. Wish we could go to Sweden and do that as well. Cheers to you guys. Turn now to integrated communications category. We have awards in 4 different sectors for this one. In the association's education sector, Fiona Hutton and Associates takes home the PRism Award for Tools of the Water Trade, a campaign to advocate for the State Water Project, California's most crucial infrastructure, bringing drinking water to 27 million Californians. Congratulations. Our next PRism Award supported the Health Reimagined campaign for Blue Shield of California, highlighting technology and community-based pilot programs in key counties and how the approaches remove barriers of healthcare access. This PRism Award goes to Blue Shield of California for reimagining health for all Californians in the integrated communications healthcare category. Congratulations to you. While the social media world only sees the best of ourselves, we all put out the best photo on social media, right? There's a lot of sides to everyone's stories. And our next PRism Award reached out to California's 9 million youth with messages that address the urgent need of destigmatizing mental health while empowering youth to reach out for any help that they might need. In the government sector, Runyon Saltzman Incorporated takes home a PRism Award for Express the hashtag Many Sides to My Story, working with the young kids here in California. Good stuff. The last sector in the integrated communications is the not-for-profit category, which has 2 finalists tonight, both of which have already taken home PRism Awards tonight, so you might recognize their names. The finalists are Comedy Gives Back by Black Inc. Public Relations and Marketing, and Reimagining Health for All Californians by Blue Shield of California. And we want to give the PRism Award to Comedy Gives Back by Black Inc. PR and Marketing. Blue Shield of California is going to take home an award of excellence in this category. Congratulations. And there have been a number of finalists tonight honored with those multiple PRism Awards that we have talked about already. So Later this evening, the team earning the most PRism awards will be honored with the President's Award as well. As of right now, it feels like a few honorees are having an honest shot at that. We've had a couple of those programs and names mentioned a few times, so you guys might guess who that might be. And yeah, keep chatting with each other, say congratulations to one another. We see some people saying hello over the chat feature, so make sure to use it, because I know we're not able to give each other hugs and get to cheer each other on at this point. Okay, so we are moving on to internal communications, specifically employee relations. Idea Hall takes home the PRism Award for driving employee unity and pride with 100 years, one driver. Idea Hall with CW Driver Companies. Congratulations to you. And we want to turn now to a category of issues management in the not-for-profit category, managing the communications behind the shift of nearly 2,600 employees and 23,000 students online for distance learning, and supporting students with meals, baby supplies, laptops, hotspots, everything that kids and families needed when their lives turned upside down for COVID-19. Please join me in congratulating Learn for Life on receiving a PRism Award for its entry, Learn for Life Pandemic Response. Congratulations. Okay, we want to jump to the award for marketing and consumer products. Driving off with a PRism Award tonight is Informa International Motorcycle Shows for the Progressive International Motorcycle Shows debuts, continuetheride.com, housing all new roster of B2C and B2B digital products, connecting industry enthusiasts and professionals year long. Congratulations to you. The pro bono category is coming up next here. So this is really a lot of entries in this category really need to be recognized. They have a lot of selfless act here. 2 finalists that gave their time, their efforts to make this all happen in the pro bono category. Comedy Gives Back from Black Ink Public Relations and Marketing, and In the Image, Face to Face with Los Angeles' Homeless Population, submitted by Olmsted Williams Communications. The PRism Award goes to Olmsted Williams Communications. Black Ink Public Marketing and Relations receives an award of excellence. So congratulations to you guys as well. Everybody saying down in the chat feature, love it. Amazing work done this year by a lot of folks. Okay, so we are moving on to public affairs. We have one PRism Award in this category bestowed in the government sector. In the wake of the shooting of Stephon Clark by police officers in Sacramento, Fiona Hutton and Associates had the huge task of bringing together the ACLU and law enforcement to collaborate and pass the most comprehensive use of force laws in the country. Taking home the award is Fiona Hutton and Associates for California's landmark use of force reform. Congratulations. In the public service category, we're looking at corporate, all the corporate side of things. Blue Shield of California takes home the PRism Award for a campaign that I think I in the news business and many of us can really get behind right now, especially confronting COVID-19 with facts, education, and actions. Weeks before the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic, Blue Shield of California's communication team published its first COVID-19 story on its corporate news center site, explaining the novel coronavirus, what it is, what it does, how you can catch it. And this was just in the beginning here as teams embarked on a months-long, multifaceted communications campaign to support Blue Shield's wide-ranging efforts to support its members, customers, network providers, and the community at large during the worst public health crisis of our generation. Work that is likely still continuing to this day as we are still going through this pandemic. So congratulations to Blue Shield of California. Brings us now to our last PRism of the night. Can you believe it? Have I been talking this long to you guys? All right, we have the last one in the category of public service, not-for-profit. And we want to stay with Blue Shield of California for yet another win on confronting COVID-19 with facts, education, and actions. Thank you again for your efforts during this difficult time. A lot of disinformation out there during the pandemic, so you guys did an awesome job. And we do also want to congratulate all of tonight's winners. Thank you guys so much for being here and being a part of this. You worked so hard all year, in a year unlike any other, when we all said that we had many ways to describe 2020. I'm sure you have a few ideas in your head of what that's like. So we do want to continue on with some more awards here. We want to give it back to PRSALA Chapter President-elect Melissa England. And thank you guys so much for having me tonight. Congratulations to all the winners too.
Thank you. And please, everyone, join me in thanking our fantastic host, Kim Tobin from NBC4. We're so honored to have you lead tonight's ceremony. We know how incredibly busy of a news cycle it is. So now it is my honor to present tonight's PRism for Best in Show. The finalists in this category were identified by our judges as the best scoring entrants in this year's competition. To win the Best of Show award is a mark of creative and technical excellence, and the company or agency that receives this distinction will be entered by our chapter in PRSA Western District's Best of the West Awards next year. And the finalists are PRism winner in the Campaign on a Shoestring budget category by Black Ink Public Relations and Marketing, PRism winner in the Media Relations Consumer Products category, Weber Shandwick, PRism winner in the Events and Observances Consumer Products category, Rocket Science Marketing and Public Relations. And the PRism for Best in Show goes to Black Ink Public Relations and Marketing for Comedy Gives Back. Congratulations to Black Ink PR. And now I'll pass it off to Joe for our final award.
Thank you, Melissa. The PRism for Best Alcohol goes to wine. Just want you all to know that. Okay, before we bestow the night's final award, we'd like to recognize a few more important people who made this night possible. And I'm going to go off script and say the folks who put together tonight's event, some of them do events, some don't. Obviously, we've all faced challenges, and without just a lot of creativity, this wouldn't have happened tonight. So I'm extremely grateful because I am awful at events. Please give a round of applause for our team behind this year's PRism Awards, board members Melissa England and Ali Lee, and committee member Michelle Cassidy. Very much congratulations to all of you, and thank you so much. Also, a huge thank you to Christina, Pat, Peggy, and our entire administrative team from Huntington Marketing for all your hard work day in and day out, not just with the logistics of the PRism Awards, but your ongoing efforts all year long. Thank you so much, Huntington team. And again, Business Wire, our sponsor tonight, and Papa John's Pizza for kicking off tonight's event. Hopefully those of you who got pizza are enjoying it right now. I would like some. Should have had something in my stomach before I drank the wine. I'm a lightweight. The last award of the evening is the President's Award. I'm the president, so I get to give it out. Conferred on the agency or company that secures the most PRism Award wins in a single evening. If you've been keeping track from your table, then you know it was an extremely close call. We actually had a tie and had to go to a tiebreaker, which included a number of different campaigns and overall point values. So please join me in recognizing, drum roll, Fiona Hutton and Associates, who will take home the President's Award for earning 4 PRism Awards and 1 Award of Excellence. Congratulations to the team from Fiona Hutton and Associates and all of our winners tonight. I want to thank you all for joining. Listen, I'm going to go off script very quickly. If you would have given me a year to pick, 2020 probably would not have been my top choice, but you know, these are difficult times, and lemonade. I just keep saying I'm making lemonade. And I'm grateful for all of you for attending tonight. This has been a great night. Enjoy your evening. No need for a safe drive home. Most of us are already home, if not all of us are already home. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much, and stay safe out there. Bye.